So in this video I'm going to show you how to test your gluteus maximus and decide if it's weak or not. Often, you know, if we have like an office job or a driving job and we're always sitting down, we find that we're just sitting down all the time, frankly. You can find that the glutes are in this lengthened position for such a long proportion of time that they become quite weak and they forget how to fire up. Now this is often actually quite a common cause of lower back pain because the glutes, those are the big muscles of your bum cheeks, if they don't fire up, you'll find that your lower back is going to be taking over the job, or maybe your hamstrings. But if it's your lower back muscles, they're not meant to be doing the work of this big gluteus muscle. You know, they're meant to be doing their own work. So with that extra workload, they start complaining and you start getting this kind of permanent lower back pain. You don't know why you get it, you just seem to have it. So have a look at your glutes. It could be them. It might not be them, but it could be them. So I'm going to show you how to test if your glutes are weak. So coming onto your mat, we're going to lie on our fronts and I'm going to place a pillow underneath my hips. So actually, I tell a lie, we're going to do it without the pillow to start with. You can tell this isn't edited. So let's go. We're lying on our fronts. You can just bring your hands, you know, maybe lie on you rest your forehead on your hands so that your arms are out of the way, and we've got a nice neutral spine. Again, we're still engaging through the powerhouse, just gently aware of our core and pressing the pubic bone very slightly into the mat so that we're drawing the belly button away from the mat. That just protects this lower back here, so we don't want to be sagging into the mat, God forbid. So bring one foot up towards the ceiling. So you can have your foot pointed, flexed, just gently in between those 2 points really. So 90 degrees, and the object of this exercise, this test, is to lift your knee about 5 centimetres. That's 5 centimetres, I would say, roughly, away from the floor without twisting the shoulders, so without working any other muscles to do the job. So you're going to have to engage through the powerhouse, stabilise the shoulders, stabilise the hips, and then lift that knee. So let's see if I can do it first of all. There's me bigging it all up. So nice breath in, engage through the powerhouse, relax through the shoulders, and I should be able to lift my knee away from the floor without twisting through the shoulders or the hips. Well, I can feel that my body wants to twist, but can I lift that knee without twisting? Let's do that again. Breath in. There you go. That's better. I could feel my glutes firing up there. Breath in. Yeah, I can't feel much movement through my shoulders or spine now. So I think my glutes are firing. Let's have a little feel. Now, it's fine to have a little feel if they're firing up because it is your own bottom, let's face it. So, breath in. I can feel that muscle's fired up nicely. Let's try the other side. So again, bring that foot up towards the ceiling, relax, engage through the powerhouse and lift. Yeah, that side actually fires up easier. I feel that I'm not getting any twisting through the spine. And when I watch this video back, I'll see if that's true or not. Nice fired up glute there. So that's your test. Now, I'm going to do it wrong. I'm going to show you what it looks like if you are not using your glutes. So if I was doing this and I was not, I might be lifting my hip. Let's show you on this side. Sometimes you might find that your hip comes away from the floor, and so we're doing the lift through the hips, or I try and do this. I might find my shoulders, I'm lifting this shoulder. I'll show you on the other side. As I lift here, I might want to lift this shoulder and twist through the spine. So that's showing me that my glutes are not strong enough, or they're not firing up. So they might be strong enough, but they're just not getting the message that it's their job to do that movement and not my shoulders or my hips or my back. So what do you do if you've got weak, you've decided, this test has shown you that you've got weak glutes? So this is where we have the pillow. So we can use the pillow. I'm going to fold it over twice so that I get a little bit of height through the hips. And as I come down onto there, now my bum is sticking up in the air a little bit, and I do exactly the same movement. So from here, just lifting up the leg. Again, you might get a little bit of twisting, but you've got, because we've got the pillow under the hips, we've got a little bit more range of movement for that hip joint to work with. And so just to develop the strength, keep the hips level on the pillow so we're not twisting. It's just lifting and lowering. You might want to hold it and then pulse, 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 pulse. Do as many as you can. Do as many, I mean, I'd like to say do 5, do 10, do 20, but do you know what? Just do as many as the point where you start feeling that kind of burning in the muscle, and you know that you've done enough. Then move on to the other side and maybe do 2 or 3 sets. So you want to feel that you've worked those muscles, and over time you're going to find that those glutes are going to fire up. They know what's required of them. So let me know in the Facebook group if that solves your lower back problem. It'd be really interesting, because that could be the answer to your lower back issue. That would be great, wouldn't it? Of course, obviously I have to put in a disclaimer, it might be something else, but you know, it could also be that you've got weak glutes. So I hope that helps, and yeah, look forward to seeing you in the Facebook group telling me that you have got rid of your lower back pain.